Welcome. Before we begin, let's set the conditions for this work to land properly. Choose a quiet, safe place where you won't be disturbed. If possible, silence your phone, turn off notifications, and allow the space around you to become still. Settle into a position you can remain in comfortably, sitting or lying down, and let your body feel supported. If you have headphones, please use them. Listening through headphones helps your nervous system relax more deeply because the sound becomes immersive and contained. Your brain receives the voice as closer, steadier, and more consistent, which makes it easier for the subconscious to engage and stay present. If you don't have headphones, that's okay, but if you do, they will enhance the experience. Do not listen to this session while driving, walking, cycling, or operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and give your full attention to the process. You will not be unconscious during hypnosis. You will remain aware the entire time, and you can open your eyes, move, or stop at any point if you need to. You are always in control. Hypnosis is not about losing awareness. It is about shifting into a calmer, more focused state where the subconscious becomes more receptive to change. If your mind wanders, that's completely normal. You don't need to concentrate perfectly or do this right. Simply notice when your attention drifts and then gently return to the sound of my voice. Even when the conscious mind feels distracted, the subconscious is still listening. Reclamation works differently from most motivational or self-help audio. We are not using pressure, force, or shame to try to change behavior. We work with the nervous system, not against it. When the nervous system feels safe, the mind becomes clearer. When the mind becomes clearer, choices become easier. And when choices become easier, consistency happens naturally. This session is not a substitute for medical or mental health care. If you are experiencing severe distress or symptoms that feel overwhelming, please seek support from a qualified professional. If at any point during this session you feel uncomfortable, you can open your eyes, take a breath, and return fully to the room. Now, with your body supported, your space quiet, and your attention gently resting here, we begin. So, just take a moment to simply notice that you are here. And for this period of time, nothing else is required of you. No performance, no proving, no fixing, and no explaining. Just this moment. And as you breathe in, simply allow it to be natural. And as you breathe out, allow your body to receive the message that right now I am allowed to rest. You may notice the mind wanting to do what it always has done. Review, predict, problem solve, or prepare. That's okay. That part of you has worked very hard. It believes it keeps you safe. So we're not fighting it. We're not wrestling it. We're simply letting it know there is nothing urgent happening right now.
And it can be enough just to soften even 1%. 1% is still change. Now, bring your attention to the surface beneath you. The chair, the bed, the floor. Feel the contact. Let that contact become evidence of support. And as you listen to these words, a part of your nervous system can begin to learn something new. It is safe to receive guidance. It is safe to let go of effort. And it is safe to be guided into calm. If your eyes are open, you can let them soften now. If your eyes are closed, you can let them rest. Either way, the mind can begin to drift. Not asleep, just less on duty. Now, notice your forehead. If there is any tension there, allow it to smooth. Then, notice your jaw. If you feel it's clenched, allow the teeth to separate slightly. And notice your shoulders. Let them just drop, even a fraction. And if the body doesn't relax immediately, that's okay too. Some bodies learn to stay ready. Some bodies learn to stay alert. We're not forcing relaxation. We are inviting it. In this session, there is a simple agreement. We do not demand instant change. We create conditions where change becomes natural, and the subconscious hears that clearly. You can let the breath become a gentle metronome. In and out. In and out. Each out-breath is a quiet signal to the system. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. And if any thoughts appear, we will use a very simple practice. Notice them, name them, and then simply let them pass. Notice a thought, name it as a thought, and let it pass. No argument, no debate. no chase. Now, for a moment, imagine that you are placing a sign on the door of your mind that says closed for renovation, reopening soon. And everything that normally tries to enter can wait outside. Now, we deepen gently. I'm going to count from 10 down to 1. And with each number, you can allow yourself to drift deeper. Not because you have to, because you can. 10. Becoming less interested now in the outside world. 9. Becoming more interested in your own inner quiet. Noticing your inside lights glowing, reminding you this is where you exist. 8. All of the muscles in your body now simply learning that effort is optional. They do not need to be engaged. Notice them almost melting, relaxing, and calming throughout your entire body. 7. Mind learning now that vigilance can pause. There is nothing to be alert for. Just listen to the sound of my voice. 6. Your breathing is becoming slower now, calmer, and much steadier. It's finding its own inner rhythm. Let that flow. 5. You are supported, you are safe, you are held. Feel the support beneath you, the chair, the bed, the floor. It's holding you and embracing you. You are safe. 4. There is no urgency. Any urgency is softened now and melted away. Gently, we move forward. 3. There is nothing to solve, nothing to do. We are simply floating now inside ourselves, seeing the light glow as again we continue to move forward and down. 2. There is no need to be on guard any longer. Our defences can fall, and we continue to move further down. 1. We are arriving now, much deeper, much calmer, much quieter. The quiet is beautiful. And now, we use a powerful reclamation hypnotic technique, fractionation, because the subconscious learns through contrast. In a moment, I'll invite you to become slightly more awake just for a second, and then drift deeper than before. So now, gently become just a little more aware of the room, a little more aware of your body. And now, we let that awareness drift away again and go deeper. And again, if we can become just a little more aware of the room. And now deeper again. Much deeper than before. And one more time. Just a little more aware, only slightly this time. And now we go deeper, much deeper than before. Now, imagine a calm dial inside you. A dial marked from 0 to 10. 0 is fully alert and on guard. 10 is deeply calm and safe. Without forcing anything, let your subconscious set the dial to the exact level needed for change today. Maybe it moves to 6, maybe 7, maybe 8. Whatever it chooses is right. Now, we create a safe enough inner place. Not a perfect fantasy, just a place your nervous system can accept. It may be a memory of calm. It may be an imagined place. Or it may simply be darkness, warmth, and quiet. Let a place form naturally and notice one detail, maybe a texture, or a sound, or a temperature. And in that place, you are not being judged, not by anybody, and not by yourself. Here, you are allowed to be human. Here, you are allowed to be you. And here, you are allowed to be in progress. Now, as you remain in this deeper state, your subconscious becomes more receptive, not to hype and not to pressure, but to truth and to safety. Now, we speak directly to the subconscious. Subconscious mind, you have been protecting this person for a long time. You learn patterns that works in earlier sessions of life and earlier seasons. And even when those patterns cause problems now, they were built with a single intention: to reduce pain and increase safety. So, we begin with respect. To the part of the mind that seeks relief quickly, the part that reaches for soothing, numbing, or escape, thank you. You were trying to bring comfort when comfort was missing, and you were trying to quiet the storm when the storm felt endless. Thank you. And to the part of the mind that craves stimulation, the part that looks for intensity to feel alive, thank you. You were trying to create feeling when feeling went dull, and you were trying to create warmth when warmth felt uncertain. Thank you. And to the part of the mind that stays alert, that is hypervigilant, the part that scans for threat, the part that anticipates disappointment, thank you. You were trying to prevent surprise pain, and you were trying to stay ready so nothing could catch you. Thank you. And to the part of the mind that people pleases, the part that over-promises, and the part that tries to secure approval, thank you. You were trying to make connection predictable. You were trying to ensure belonging, and you were trying to avoid rejection. Thank you. And to the part of the mind that starts many things, many tasks, struggles to finish them. Thank you. You were trying to stay in the safe zone of possibility, because finishing means exposure. Finishing means being seen. And finishing means risk. Thank you. Subconscious mind. None of these parts are bad. They are loyal, they are strong, and they are tired. And so today, we begin a new arrangement. Not by force, but by leadership. Because there is a deeper truth, subconscious. This person is no longer the helpless one, no longer the abandoned one, and no longer the one who must scramble to be safe. There is an adult self here now, a steady self and a grounded authority. And that steady self is now taking the wheel. So, to every survival part, we offer a new job. You are not being abandoned. Instead of controlling, you can inform. Instead of driving, you can advise. And instead of hijacking, you can whisper. And from there, the adult self will then decide. Subconscious mind, please listen carefully to this new update. We do not need urgency to be safe. We do not need intensity to feel real. And we do not need escape to survive. We need steadiness. We need truth. We need repetition. We need self-trust. So, the operating system we've been running is now outdated. We will now allow the subconscious to begin dissolving the old equation. Discomfort means danger. We will now replace with the following equation. Discomfort means a signal, and I can respond calmly. And we teach the system something critical. Urges are not commands. Urges are sensations. They rise, they peak, they fall, like a wave. And you can ride a wave without obeying it. Subconscious mind, begin to practice this now. Imagine a moment when an urge appears, not too intense, just a mild one, a craving, an impulse, or a pull. Notice where it lives in the body, the chest, throat, belly, hands, jaw. And now, breathe into it. Not to make it vanish, but to make space around it. Say internally, I can feel this, and I can choose. And as the wave rises, you remain steady. As the wave peaks, you remain steady. And as the wave falls, you remain steady. This is power. This is regulation. And this is your reclamation of choice. Now, subconscious mind, update the relationship with anxiety. Anxiety is not an enemy. Anxiety is a misfiring alarm. It is an old guard dog that's still barking at shadows. So, instead of fighting anxiety, we lead it. We say, "Thank you for trying to protect me. I'm safe enough now. Stand down." And that message, repeated, becomes training. Thank you for trying to protect me. I'm safe enough now. Stand down. Subconscious mind, begin now to prefer calm leadership over frantic control. Now, we go a little deeper. We now speak to the deepest wounds beneath the behaviours. The fear of being left. The fear of not being enough. The fear that safety will disappear. Subconscious mind, we are now installing a new certainty. This person does not abandon themselves anymore. Imagine the younger part of this person, not as a dramatic scene, just as a feeling, a smaller self, a part that once felt alone in big emotions, And now, imagine the adult self approaching calmly. Not rushed, not guilty, not performative, just present. And the adult self says, I'm here. I'm staying. You don't have to earn me. And the younger part begins to learn. I am not alone with discomfort. I am not alone with fear. I am not alone with craving. And I am not alone with doubt. The adult self stays. Subconscious mind. This is the key. When the inner system knows it will not be abandoned, it stops scrambling for external regulators. It stops chasing relief. It stops chasing approval. And it stops chasing intensity. Because the regulation becomes internal. Now, we install a daily vow inside the subconscious. I stay with myself. I keep my promises to myself. I return when I drift. I repair when I slip. I do not punish myself into change. I lead myself into change. Let those words land like weight, like certainty, like a new foundation. Now, we install identity, because behavior follows identity. Subconscious mind. Here is the new identity. This person is steady. This person is consistent. And this person finishes what they begin calmly. This person builds slowly and keeps what they build. This person respects money. Money is not a dopamine button. Money is simply stored energy, money is freedom, and money is choice. So spending becomes intentional, not impulsive, not emotional, but intentional. This person respects the body. Training is not punishment. Training is loyalty. Training is relationship. Training is a vote for the future. So movement becomes normal, not negotiated, but normal. And this person respects time. Time is not something to waste to escape feelings. Time is something to invest to build safety. So follow through becomes natural. Small steps, daily steps, steps that compound. Subconscious mind, adopt this simple law. Small, consistent actions beat rare, heroic actions. And because of that, this person prefers simple, repeatable, sustainable. Now, we install minimum standards. Even on low motivation days, the minimum still happens. Even on anxious days, the minimum still happens. And even on imperfect days, the minimum still happens. Because the minimum protects identity. And the subconscious mind understands motivation is not required for action. Action creates motivation. Now, we install self-trust. Each time I do what I say I will do, I trust myself more. Each time I keep it small and finish it, I trust myself more. And each time I delay a craving and breathe through it, I trust myself more. And self-trust becomes the new high. Now, we allow the subconscious to experience an ordinary future day. It is not dramatic, it is stable. The person wakes and moves, not because they feel like it, but because that is who they are now. They handle money with calm. They make fewer impulsive choices. They pause, they breathe, they choose. They experience urges and they pass. They experience anxiety and they lead it. They experience doubt and they return to the minimum. And in that ordinary day, something is different. There is less noise inside, less scrambling, less scanning, less chasing relief, and more steadiness, more authority, and more peace. subconscious mind, lock in the feeling of that day. Not necessarily excitement, not even hype. Just quiet competence. That is the new baseline. Now, we close gently. Subconscious mind, you have heard an update, and you will continue to integrate it in the background. There is no force, no pressure, just repetition, just leadership. And if ever there is ever a slip, a wobble, or a moment of old behaviour, the adult self responds with repair, not punishment. Because punishment feeds survival mode. Repair ends it. Now, I will count from 1 up to 5. With each number, you return to the room, bringing calm and clarity with you. 1. The breath is deepening. 2. The body reawakening now. 3. Mind becoming clear and present. 4. Grounded now and steady, recognizing the room and the space around you. And 5. Eyes open when ready, fully here, calm, and integrating the new base program.